fabric vendors are here to sell fabric. Okay, fabric mills, fabric vendors, they're here to sell fabric. They are not here to educate you. If you don't kind of know what you're doing, they're going to sniff out a newbie really quick and they're going to be done with you. Okay, because they don't make money when they're teaching you about the difference between a knit and a woven and why do I get that fabric? Why do you know? That's not how they make money. They make money by finding you the right fabric and you buying it, and that's how they make money. They're really, really pretty quick. Like I said, if they sniff out you don't know what you're doing, they're like, oh, I know where I've been to this rodeo. I'm gonna spend, 6 hours with this person, and they're probably not gonna buy a yard from me, right? So you want to be careful about how you're talking to them and get them to take you seriously. And then you're going to start to see your opportunities and options open up quite a bit. So that's why these questions are here. So some questions you want to ask a fabric vendor. Like if you go to a fabric trade show, I would bring this list of questions with you. If you find a fabric vendor online and you call them, I would ask them these questions. So price per yard or meter or unit. So say they show you a fabric, and then that's one of the first questions you're going to ask is how much is it per yard? What's the availability? Is it available now or will it be made to order? So it's a really crucial question, especially when you're a small brand starting out. Because if you fall in love with a made to order fabric and you're not a millionaire, you might not be able to get it. Okay, so you want to find out. What is the minimum order quantity? Very, very, very important. If you fall in love with a fabric and then you find out it's 5,000 yard minimum, and if you don't have a large starting budget, it might not be the right fabric for you. So very important question. If you want to sound really smart, call it MOQs. What's the MOQ? Because that's what everyone calls it in the industry, but you can say minimum order quantity is fine as well. And then you usually have to get into what's the minimum order quantity per color and per fabric type. Next question would be timelines for receiving the fabric. So say I like this fabric and I want to order some from you, how long is it going to take before I get it? Country of origin. Where is this fabric being made? If you go to a trade show in the US, assume 99% of those fabrics are not being made in the US. So if it's important to you if it's made in the US or where it's made, you just want to ask. And then whatever else is important to you. So sometimes it might be sustainable features, like you want to know if it's recycled, biodegradable, organic, who knows. Whatever else might be important to you. But yeah, definitely this list of questions is then, if you're asking this list, I've been in the industry for over 20 years. These are every time I find a fabric I like, these are the questions I ask every single time. So it's not, because the reason why is every single fabric vendor has a different answer. Nothing's like standardized. Like all their minimums are different, all their pricing's different, how their business works is different. So you got to get to know that fabric vendor and how it works. So again, like I said earlier, remember that vendors are here to sell you their fabric. They do not have time to educate their customers. So preparation's key.